Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And so today we are talking about the moon in Libra. Woo-hoo! The moon in Libra, relationship balance. At its degree, it's at 5 degrees and 20 minutes. It's in that fun and kind of flirty, sudden, unexpected, out of nowhere opportunities for love showing up. And it's in this beautiful little aspect with Libra. With Venus and Libra and Sagittarius and Jupiter. Jupiter's in Sagittarius. That's also about fun and flirty opportunities. And so, wow, you could really go out there and find somebody if you wanted to. But it's also about, when I was meditating on it, it was about the trust. It is about, what do you really want? Where you really want to take things? This is in your 8th house of transformation. So what do you want to transform? Because you're being asked to trust. Because when I was meditating on the energy of this moon, this is the card I saw. And it says trust. And look, she's just letting herself go, and she's trusting. She's trusting that the next steps will show up for her. She's trusting that there's a nut, right? She's trusting that it's fine, because the other thing I saw was Indiana Jones tossing the sand out across the chasm, where to get to the other side. I think it was in the Holy Grail. And so it's like, if you take that first step, the path will light up before you. So it's kind of that kind of energy. So this is happening at 2:26 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the United States. On Saturday, September 28th, you need to adjust time zones because I can't do it. And so I've stopped trying. All right, so to figure out where that is for you. I want to, while I'm shuffling out the cards, remind you to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Your sun sign, it's the 4 of you. It is your value system. It's how you view the world. Your rising sign is your personality. It's how the world is going to view you. And your moon sign is how you feel, how you react to the energies of what is going on around you. Planets, other people, stuff that's going on. So there's that. I put up a sample reading for an Equinox reading that I did, so be sure to check that out. It's on my channel. Those are actually for sale for $1.99 per sign. And I mention this because if you comment on this video, you can actually enter into a drawing to win a free video of out of that series. And Pisces, I believe that there are a couple of winners that came out of Pisces this past for August. So be sure to check your notifications if you commented on any of the August videos, because you may have been selected. I think there were 2 from Pisces. Maybe there was just 1. Okay. Oh. Let's see what we have here. Oh, one other thing before we get into this is that I did a series of videos for the month of Libra, for the sun sign Libra time, right? And so I have a very limited number left of opportunities for you to purchase a personalized reading that uses the same deck of cards, but it's personalized to you, because if you send me your sign, then I can focus in on your energy, but I'm also going to pull from 6 additional decks. And it's about a 45-minute reading for only $19.99, so it's a heck of a deal. All right, overall energy. Ooh, prosperity lies ahead. Nice. But I think in order to get there, you need to take a pause. You need to take a breath, because we have this void of course moon, this part where we're not quite ready. We're not quite ready. So the transformation is happening. And so until you get through this period of transformation, so wait until after the new moon. So make sure you check your time zones to plant your seeds of intention. And don't do it during the void of course moon for what you want to transform in your life that is of value. I wanted to say transplant, and if you want to pick up and move, or you want to do something like that, it's like a move, like a transplant. It was really interesting. Okay, so don't let pride get in your way, and show the world the real you. So don't be holding back conversations from people. Don't be unwilling to open up your heart and to be receiving and giving of love because you're letting your pride get in the way. Show the world the real you. You are warm and nurturing and caring and empathic. And so don't don't let what you're afraid what other people are thinking or feeling about you impact you being you, because you're magnificent and you're wonderful the way you are, and don't allow anyone to ever dictate to you who you are or how you should be as you go out into the world ever. Okay? All right, so let's get into this. The overall energy, the first thing that we got out was this yang energy. It could be a guy, but I don't really read it that way when I'm doing a general reading. And so I wanted some clarification, and I got the birds, which is about communication. So when I see don't let pride get in the way and show the world the real you, I'm wondering if you are not supposed to take some action, not yet. Wait a little bit until after that new moon, but to communicate with somebody about your big idea, or to, like if something you're a little worried, maybe you need to say you're sorry. Don't let pride get in the way. Be willing to stand up and say that you're sorry for some actions that you took that may have hurt somebody, because showing the world the real you, which is that full moon in Aquarius, that's that willingness to be totally and unashamedly who you are. Everybody does stuff, and so, that's part of learning and growing. False pride. I want to talk about false pride. So don't be so busy going out there and boasting about yourself if it's not the reality of who you are. Show the world the real you, not the mask that you think everybody wants to see. Be willing to be who you truly and authentically are, and when you do, prosperity will lie ahead. And this is how you transform your life, by really being who you are. The key to the situation is your intuition. Following your intuition, which you have so much of, being empathic, dealing with your emotions and accepting them and embracing them and being willing to express them. In the recent past, there's been a real sense of wanting to get some information on how to protect yourself, how to provide financially a roof over your head, how to meet the basic needs. There's also a sense of cleverness, or maybe you thought there was a fox in the hen house and you wanted some more information on that. It could be that too. Oh yeah, you're definitely seeking security. So this feels like, information that you need in order to be prosperous. There's transformation happening though in this bear house, with the bear. The bear represents financial security. It also is that mother bear protective energy of, nobody's going to get hurt my kid kind of stuff. So, transformation also could be occurring if you work for a large corporation. So this could be like the military, or if you work for a GM. And so with all the strike stuff going on, this could be that there's a transformation going on there that you're undergoing, and you could be worried about, keeping a roof over your head. And so right now you can't really do anything about it until the strike is settled out. But it might be that it's time to don't let pride get in your way, and seek the help and the financial resources that you need to get through a lean time. In case there's been some problem in the financial area, it could just not even the strike people. If for some reason you are struggling to make ends meet, don't be afraid to call your creditors and say, hey, can I skip the payment this month? I took a little downturn in my personal economy. Whatever it is that you need to do, be willing to do the communication to transform this so that you can feel more safe and secure financially. In the future, we have transformation happening in the house of abundance. And so shedding the skin, going leaner, also information and knowledge coming to you. And also look out for, sometimes the snake represents not seeing the traps that are coming. Like, you're walking along, you think everything's okay, la-da-da. Okay, so what I just saw was when I was a kid, I used to run barefoot through the woods all the time. I loved it. I really did. And one day I ran across a stick, only the stick moved kind of funny, and I realized I ran across a snake. So be careful that there's not dangers that you're not paying attention to. So this is in the area of thoughts. So make sure that you are being analytical and not falling into any traps as you're trying to build the security. So I just heard snake oil. Okay, so If it seems like a get rich quick scheme that'll help get you out of a situation that's financial, if it's too good to be true, it might really actually be. So make sure you're checking the contracts and being very aware. So here in the recent past, we have this receptive energy in the house of the mice, which tells me this is have you been afraid to ask for help and now the situation has become more dire in a financial aspect? That's what it feels like. Okay, but look, this is lovely. In the future, going forward, if you follow your intuition, if you don't let pride get in the way, if you show the world the real you, prosperity lies ahead, and then the sun is shining in their heart space. And so this feels to me like this could more likely be a transformation for the majority of you, a transformation of shedding the old skin, the old way of doing things, the old way of managing the situation. In the recent past, there was a big block to getting to your space where you felt happy and comfortable. Because this is in the house, the mountain, and to have the happiness show up there, I almost feel like you thought things were going along, and then like a shadow fell over it, and it changed it, and you're like, wait, maybe this isn't so great. So, or maybe you were receiving something, and then it got cut off. Okay. Open your heart space. Be open to receiving. Don't let pride get in the way. Now if we're talking about friendship and love. Listen to your intuition. This could be an ex. This could be a transformation in the realm of an ex coming back, transforming a situation. Watch out that oh God. So this would be like discerning. Has the snake shed its skin? Is it really a new snake? Oh God. Focus on the happiness in your heart. What do you feel? If you're feeling happy, the situation is fine. You're a very intuitive sign. You will know. Could be that you cut off the head of the snake, though, and that's what helps you find the happiness. This is a sudden, quick ending to something. Don't let pride get in your way. It could be if you're having financial problems that it's a sudden, quick ending. So let's go back again to the strike. It's suddenly over and things get better. And that allows the happiness to get in your heart. But I would transform the way that I manage my money in that particular case. Prosperity lies ahead, okay? Focus on that. This doesn't feel like a sudden quick ending to your financial security. It feels like a sudden quick ending to your financial insecurity. But I think you're going to need to seek the help that you need, do the communication, take action steps in order to feel like you've got this under control. This can also be healing and transformation. Do not forget that. So focus on what do you need to do? What do you need to adjust to get there? And I don't know how we got such a financial reading and transformation, but we did. And I'm kind of excited because it's been a lot. It's been interesting. So like the first 7 signs, Aries through Libra, was definitely all about relationships, but that is the inner part of the zodiac wheel where it is about your personal relationships. But as we've started to come up, well, actually we came up the other way. It has been very much about outer world issues, and it's just cool to me. And so you're at that transformative part where you're transforming, where you're transitioning from what's going on close to home, finances and stuff, into career and higher learning, education, the more public aspect. And so what do you need to do to make that transition? And is it stabilizing your finances? Because that's what this looks like to me. Let's see what else we get here. Lots. We are getting lots. Okay. Cycles. Everything goes in cycles. Okay. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. So this could also be about everything is cyclical. You go from receiving to feeling better about it. This doesn't look bad. It just looks like it requires discernment, which I'm surprised is not here. So, we have past lives. So maybe karma is being resolved. Release your past life karma. The the lighting. You are an old soul with deep wisdom, Pisces. You really are. Healing the past lives will raise your vibration. If you are feeling anger and resentment about a situation, maybe what you need to cut out is releasing that, so that you're releasing the karma, and that's the transformation that needs to occur. And so opening your heart to receiving, allowing that to happen, allowing that to flow out of you. Don't hang on to negative energy. It does no good, because we have growth and we have an imagination. So your hopes, your goals, your dreams, and your wishes, track them down and allow yourself to grow. Prosperity lies ahead. Avoid, of course, would be hanging on to crap that's not serving you. If you are angry about a situation, it is time to let it go. It's just stunting your personal spiritual growth. Don't see anything healing here except for this opening to receiving love. I can see, though, that you may have been struggling in that arena. So releasing, don't let your pride get in the way. Be willing to forgive. Be willing to allow others to forgive you. And have some fun. Giggle. Laughter is the best medicine. It really and truly is. Find a way to bring the joy back into your life. Bring the happy in. Transform your life with laughter. Transform your life by releasing negative cycles. Transform your life. Imagine what it is that you want to create, and then start working and moving in that direction. Because when you step off, when you take the risk, when you go for it, you just need to take a few action steps, and then Spirit steps in and takes you the rest of the way. Exceeding expectations. Raise your standards, raise your vibration, because Spirit wants to exceed your expectations. So the greater your expectations, the greater your abundance that you bring in. So raise your vibration, reach for the stars, soaring into joy. This is about bringing the happiness in. The opportunity is here for you. I think it's just a matter of releasing that which is weighing you down, right? She's being lifted up by balloons, but if she had a big anchor, which would be a big bag of resentment and anger and frustration and old karmic stuff from your past lives, that, things that annoy you that you don't even know why it annoys you. This person annoys me. I don't know why they annoy you. It must be karmic. Just let it go. Release it. Nobody needs that extra weight. Oh my goodness. And sometimes, wow, that was fast. Ooh, interesting. So these are messages from Spirit. You have freedom. Nothing is holding you back from soaring into joy. It is important right now to take a step back, spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time you give to yourself. Open your heart to receiving love from yourself and healing. Show the world the real you. We have nurturing and caring for yourself, and laughing and growth, and we have transformation. Yes. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So if you need a little space, a little time to sort things out, a little time to cut out and change your attitude, or be willing to forgive or release the resentment or whatever in order to transform a relationship, give yourself the freedom and the space to do that. Go have some fun. Go find something fun to do. I can't tell. It's so, when it's in transformation, it's hard to say. I think you need some space from the person that's bothering you, but I don't know if it's not like go out and have fun with your friends. But if what going out with and having fun with your friends ends up resulting in you sitting around and complaining about all the things you don't like, that's not the group of people to be hanging out with. So go find something fun to do, something challenging, something that brings joy into your soul. Maybe taking a camera and going for a long drive and seeing what you see through the lens of the camera, and finding the joy and the beauty in nature could be really satisfying to the heart. Find something like that really opens up your heart space and allows you to just be in the moment and find the joy and allow the light of Christ and that's inside of you to also come out and have that nice flow of energy back and forth. All right? Open your heart to love. That's what this looks like. So plant the seeds. It's 6 to 18 month cycle. So this is not going to be easy work, but it's important work. So start releasing the karma, clearing drawer space. That's a good way to change your energy. Finding new hobbies, being around people that bring you joy and happiness. Doing what feels good in the heart space and following your intuition. All right? You take care, Pisces, and we'll talk soon.